a toad spot right there. Choke that Bass Union Finesse swimbait head. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bass Union. Happy New Year. This is January 1st, and I figured what better way to celebrate the new year than fishing the home pond. We're back out here at Lake Oroville and got some exciting announcements for 2024. If you guys haven't noticed, we got some decals on the boat. You know, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Wood Brothers Carpet out of Chico, California. Craig Main over there, he's been a big supporter of the bass fishing community out in the West Coast. Thank you for the support. And on top of that, we got Buck and Bass, we got Dobbins rods, and we officially on the Mercury Pro team. So thank you guys for the support, appreciate it. Looking forward to 2024 and fishing some tournaments, doing some content, and catching a lot of fish. So let's quit yapping and let's get to fishing. There we go. First fish. Had a group of them down there for a minute, and I'm just toying with them. See them on the live scope and just, you know, dropping it, lifting it, just seeing how they want to take it. And this one, he hit the bottom, and I just slowly kept lifting up, lifting. It's just with our Finesse swimbait head right here. If you guys can see that little guy smoked that thing. And I just got this paired up with a little 3-inch Kitech, little easy shiner, 1/4 ounce Bass Union Finesse swimbait head. That 4-bar bait keeper on this thing is just keeping that bait pinned. Didn't even slip. Not bad first fish. First fish of 2024. Cheers, guys. Let's make 2024 a good one for the books. Let's keep this train rolling. There we go. Just mid-strolling that thing with this Bass Union Finesse swimbait head, tossing it out, tightlining it, just keeping that rod tip up and letting that thing swing and pendulum down these bluff walls. And if you got live scope, you can see your bait the whole time, and you can see how these fish are reacting to it. There we go. There's number 2. Is he gonna get in the boat? Yes, sir. There we go. Not a bad one. Look at that guy. Bigger than the last fish. And he choked that swimbait head. Man. Look at that. This is the perfect jig head for that mid-strolling. It's a vertical 90-degree jig head that you can do just so many different little tricks and to get these fish to bite. So that was sick. Not a bad one. There's one. Just like that. This might be a better one. Ooh. Might be a decent one, guys. Back to drag off just a smidge. Just a smidge. Oh yeah. First bait we throw. I think we're on a little pattern here. Oh yeah, this is a good one, guys. Good one. Good one. Now we are talking. Look at that. Choke that Bass Union Finesse swimbait head. Getting the job done, folks. Yeah. Look at that. Nice, and that Kitek's still holding on. That's a good one, guys. Maybe we should get a weight on this one. Let's try on this Bubba scale. This thing's got to be pushing too. Has to be. Clear the scale. All right, let's see. Locked in at 201. I will take it. Not a bad one. Oh, I almost just threw the scale in the water. Oh my gosh. That would have been a $200 mistake. That's what I'm talking about. That's a nice, healthy chunk of a spotted bass out here on Lake Orville. Just fishing some of these bluff walls out here in the Middle Fork. This is fun. This is what winter fishing's all about right here. Feel bad for all you guys that are all snowed out, iced out across the country. We're over here in California just enjoying ourselves. I know it's expensive as heck out here, and there's a lot of negatives living out in California, but this is the one positive that I just love about it. So let's get back in there. Ooh, just like that. What was that, like second or third cast with this A-rig? Yeah, they were hitting those little swimbait heads with a little Kitek, so I figured, screw it. I'll put on one of my Finesse A-rigs, put the same size Kitek on, but instead of, you know, like 2.8 fats or 3.8 fats, I just put the same little 3-inch easy shiners. And this time I got 3/16 ounce heads on the bottom with 1/0 hooks and 1/8 ounce in the middle, just to keep that thing upright. But that's just our Finesse A-rig right there. And then I got 2-inch easy shiners on top. So this is probably one of the most finesse-y A-rigs you're gonna see out there. Look at that thing. That was like second or third cast in that fish. Donk. Let's get a big one. Just like that, folks. Just like that. Got to match the hatch out here. Match the hatch. We got some tiny bait fish out here, so that's perfect presentation. There we go, baby. On the jig. That was a crisp thump. Ooh, not a bad one, too. That might be better than that other spot. Oh, man. That's a good jig fish, folks. And that's why we throw the Bass Union Finesse football jig out here, boys. Look at that one. That's a toad spot right there, as far as Orville's concerned. Man, look how he ate that jig. Old brown on brown, folks. solid fish. Let's get a weight on this one. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Oh, got a scale right here. What do you guys think this fish weighs? Let's see. It's got to be bigger than that other one. Yep, we're getting there. 215. I will take it. Well, that was sick. Ah, man. Days like this, it's just working out perfect. I've been catching fish on everything I've thrown so far. The swimbait head, the A-rig, the jig so far. Let's try a few other things and see what else we can get bit on today. There we go. One on the fly, or the bobber, a little guy. Tiny. Tiny, tiny. I don't even know if you can see me. The sun's right in the way, but that's the smallest fish of the day. Man, okay. That was sick. On the drop, picked it up. This a better one? This might be a better one, guys. It's always so hard to tell when you're using the spinner rod. Yeah, he's staying down. Is it a better one? Nah, it's not a big one. Light gear. I got 6 pound test on this thing, so just having fun playing these fish. There we go. That was cool. Fish hit it on the drop. Yeah, just doing a little experimenting. It's always fun. I'm always trying different things out here, new techniques, and it's pretty cool. Oh, had a bite. There we go. Finally got him. Let's tighten that drag a little bit. Had to pick up the drop shot. Seen a little group of them down there. Figured might as well snipe them out. I'm catching them on everything today. Bass today are not being picky. Throwing a lot of finesse stuff and just sticking to my guns. You know, fishing Orville all the time and Shasta. You know, we got the finesse stuff on lock out here. You know, this is Northern California fishing, and you know, we love throwing that light line stuff out in these reservoirs. Water's so clear, you almost have to throw a little heavier line. Sometimes, you know, they get line shy and they don't want to bite nothing. So, you know, 6 pound, 8 pound test is kind of the norm. Sometimes even going down to 4 pound. You know, you got to do what you got to do to get a bite. So I'm gonna drop on these fish a few more times, see if there's any quality in there. And if not, I'm gonna make a move and maybe just shoot across the cove. You know, the sun's kind of coming down a little bit and it's making a little more of a shade line. And I'm kind of just targeting that. You know, these shade lines, right now, water temp's still like mid 50s up here. So it's not like it's freezing cold water. So I'm still targeting shade lines, and so far it's working. There we go. The old drop shot. This one's definitely a little bigger than the last one. Come on up, buddy. Love fighting these fish with light line. So much fun. I still got my worm too. Love it. Just popped out. And can't get enough of it. We're spoiled out here. Just love fishing for spotted bass. There's one. Just jigging this little, I forget what it's called, an ice jig. Oh, it's pretty cool. Had a little group of them down there, and I was just getting them all fired up. There we go. First one on the ice jig today. Not bad. Just throwing this little guy. You know, I figured they're out there, they're down pretty deep, so, you know, try that, get them on a drop shot, my little swim bait head, float and fly, what else, A-rig, a jig. We've literally caught them on everything, so that's one for the ice jig. All right, let's try another spot. Let's keep going. I'm gonna shoot across. Got a little incoming water over here. Let's try this side. There's one. Always hard to tell if it's a good one or not. Yeah, he ain't that big. I think this camera died. Yeah, fun little spot. Take it. Shitting some of this running water. Not a bad little guy. Too bad this camera wasn't recording. That was sick. Man, look at the colors on this thing. It's beautiful. Gotta love it. There's one on the fall. I just look at my line and it's just taking off. They're right in that little cut. Let's see how big this guy is. Looks like he's got some friends with him. Ah, he's little. Little one. You choked that thing though. There we go. Another little guy. Get bigger. Wow, my drag is super loose. That might be a decent one, folks. Staying down. Ooh. Is he going for deep water? No. It's coming. Ooh. Back that drag off. Got light line here. Just gonna play this fish, let him go. This might be a decent one. Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's not the big of the day, but it's definitely a nice spotted bass. It's a good one to end the day on. Nice little chunk. Oh. Oh. Fail. Just popped off. That was a good one. It was probably 2 1/4. Man, that sucks. Gave him just a little bit of slack and he jumped, popped the bait off. Whatever. We're just having fun today. No biggie. That's gonna do it for today's video. Had a lot of fun, caught a pile of fish, got them on A-rigs, jigs, float and fly, drop shot, my swim bait head, what else, ice jig. We caught them on everything today. So fish are biting, so get your butt over here, catch some fish, have a good time, and you know, happy New Year's. If you got any resolutions, put them down in the comments. I'd like to see, you know, kind of what your goals are and see you guys achieve them. You know, I've definitely put it out there in the world that, you know, I want to lose weight. I wanted to do better in tournaments. I wanted to fish more. And you put it out there, it'll happen. You know, force yourself, make a plan, put it on paper, and go do it. You can do this. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.